All right, y'all. Welcome back. We are on part two. But honestly, welcome. On this video, we are going to discuss lessons that I've learned with home ownership. And don't get me wrong, it's cute, but it can be stressful at times. And some of the stuff that you go through is like, it's no more calling the landlord. It's no more calling the maintenance man. It's no more going to the lease office. Everything is on you. So I'm leading to that point with make sure you get a home warranty for your home. That is important, that is vital, and I can definitely vouch for it because when I first got my house, I kept getting utilities transfer over and my heat. I moved in April, it was kind of cold. So the heat runs by gas. So when they cut the gas off because I wasn't living in the home and I hadn't closed yet, it triggered the pilot. So that was a whole nother thing. So I randomly text my realtor and her assistant like, hey, do y'all know anybody that fix ACs? Because everybody's telling me it's just $150 to $200 to come out just to tell me what's wrong. That's not even to fix it. And she's like, Jasmine, did you forget? We had to sell us to include the warranty in your home. So call the warranty and they're going to handle it. So I ended up calling them. I ended up coming out of pocket like $100. The guy that came to my house, he was very nice. He even checked my AC. He refilled all my fluids within both of them. He got the furnace working. So it was pretty good and it was very cheap. So the first year it was free. He included that in my closing. After that, the next year it was on me. And I think it's about, if you pay it in a chunk, it's about $400 to $500, which it is worth it. Even if you don't use it, it's still worth it because most people's service fees are $100 to $200 just to come out to see what's wrong. And I mean, they cover everything. They come to my house for the heat and the AC. They actually come out like 2 times for the heat and the AC. I've had them come out for plumbing. I had them come out for electrical stuff. It covers like your washer and your dryer. It covers your fridge. So it's definitely a good buy. I think it's called 210 Home Buying Warranty. It's the company I have, but I'm sure in your area, wherever you live at, what state. I know back home, a lot of my family members have, American Home Shield. So just research. Yes, it's extra money every month, but it also pays off when something breaks. You'll have something to pay monthly, but $100 service fee is better than a $150, $200 service fee plus labor plus parts and everything. So it's definitely a good investment. So definitely look into home warranty. And if y'all just closing, try to see if you can get your realtor to get that thrown in to closing for you guys. Y'all, I grew up around landscaping. I know somebody that got their own landscaping business. I want y'all to know that landscaping is expensive as hell. Oh my God. Like some days I wish I would have picked that townhouse that I was looking at versus getting this damn house because landscaping is expensive. And a lot of the guys who cut the grass, they based on you being a single woman. So they'll charge you this price. One time when they come, they'll charge you another price. And it just gets out of hand. And the other guy who was most recently cutting my grass, he was costing me a lot of money because he kept breaking my damn windows and was lying about it. And like he literally disappeared off the face of the earth. Like I don't know where that man went at, but he was supposed to come back and cut my grass and he cut the front and never came back and cut the back. I'm still looking for him and he broke, I want to say like 3 or 4 of my damn windows. And when I went and got an estimate, it was like $256 a piece or something like that. I'm still shopping around. I haven't made a decision on what I'm gonna do. But landscaping is expensive, and yes, I have a son. Yes, he can help out, but the only thing is I don't have a tool shed yet, so I can't put the stuff up. But as soon as I get a tool shed, I'm getting lawn equipment and Kamari, go cut the grass because the prices these people charging is ridiculous. Like the guy who cut my grass the first time I moved to, my cousin found him, and he charged, I think, 45 or 55 when he first came. And I was like, okay, that's a late. The next time he came, he tried to go up to $75. And I was like, sir, you're doing the same amount of work. And actually, you did more the first time than you about to do the second time, but you went up on the price. Make it make sense because the math really wasn't mathing for me. But Kamari, you finna start cutting this grass as soon as we get a tool shed to store the stuff. Secondly, and a lot of this is in no particular order, it's just stuff that came to my mind that I was writing down as I was thinking about it. Do not rush into decorating and buying furniture. A lot of my furniture in my house wasn't that old because I had just moved into the townhouse and I had to buy all new furniture, so it wasn't old. So I was able to bring that over, and it saved me a lot of money because when I first moved here, I don't know who I thought I was, but I wanted new everything. Like, I wanted a new couch, I wanted new TVs, I wanted a new washer and dryer. Mind you, all this stuff was in perfect condition. I just wanted new stuff. So don't rush to buy it because your design changes, your taste change, your flavor change, everything changes. Like, when you go to rush it, it's not, a lot of times it's not what you think it's gonna be. It's a few things that I've purchased in my home that I'm just like, why did I buy that? And don't get me wrong, the same chair I'm sitting in, this egg chair, I died to have it. Like, I just had to have it. I had to have it. And now I'm just like, it's so damn big and take up all this space. But don't get me wrong, I love the chair and I felt like I needed it. So don't rush. And when you buy stuff, I want you to purchase it with intention. Purchase it with it aligning with making your house a home. Don't just buy stuff because it's trendy. Buy stuff that's quality. Buy stuff that's gonna last, because when you go the cheap route or you just buy anything, you end up paying double on the back end anyway. So why not just do it right the first time? What else? And right here I did say I did jump the gun on things. Think before you buy, as far as if you want to sell it. When you first look at the house, when you're buying it, of course you're gonna come around a lot. Take notes. Look at little different projects you want to do, and try to price it so you can know if that's a project you're gonna do later on down the line, or a project that's gonna be immediate, or it'll help you prioritize in what order you want to go in as far as doing, different projects around the home. And finding a maintenance man is kind of hard. A handyman, because it's kind of hard to trust people, because I'm not originally from here. I'm from Miami. So the people I know that know how to fix house and do construction are in Miami. I found a few that I did, some good things around the house, but it's just certain projects they don't do. So get different estimates on projects you want to do or move in for certain things. Like, when I moved here, I needed blinds. My brother ended up putting them up for me, so that don't count. But it's some stuff I want to work on and add to this home to make it a house that I'm not rushing to do. My house was turnkey. It was move-in ready, so it was kind of like, no rush. Sometimes when you buy an older home, it could come with a hefty price tag for certain things. So you want to think about that as well. Yeah. Let's live within your means. Like, just because they approve you for one amount does not mean you have to spend all of that money, okay? The more you stay on the budget, the lower your mortgage will be, okay? So always remember that. Don't let nobody pressure you into buying more home, or don't get pressure into going above thinking you could afford it, because they basing your mortgage or what you got approved of off your gross income and not your debt. And you're going to have utilities if you got kids, if you got a car note, if you got insurance. A lot of that stuff plays a role. And another thing is, when they run your credit, yeah, they do it off your gross, your credit and all that other stuff, but they only count stuff that dings to your credit. So they're not including your light bill. They're not including your gas. They're not including your electrical. They're not including that stuff. They only include the stuff that hits your credit. Hell, they don't even include your rent when they run your stuff. So just take that into consideration, okay? And when it comes to managing your finances, do not run your credit. I did not run my credit for 2 years. I only ran it to get approved for my place, and I think to like get Comcast or Xfinity, but that was a soft inquiry. But just be very mindful of what you buy. Like, don't go buy no car. Try to ride your car till the wheels fall off until you get through this process, because it'll definitely set you back. If you cannot buy 3 times, you cannot afford it. Like, when I bought my house, I was always at work. I was always doing overtime. I was cutting corners. I was just being very frugal with my spending, and it'll pay off. I know sometimes it gets hard. Budgeting is stressful. Budgeting when it comes to money, credit, all it's very stressful, but it's what you make it. And I think you should get it to a point where you find what works for you. What works for this person, that person may not work for you. And I had to pull out pen and paper. No budgeting apps could help me. Nobody else advice. I had to really get down with the nitty gritty to learn my number, to learn what I needed to save, and to just keep stacking my money, because when you buy a house, there are a lot of unexpected experiences that you're not even expecting. And the way the market is going right now with COVID and everything, and how the investors are buying up all the houses, you have to keep paying for them inspections. And if stuff start falling through, that's money wasted. And you got to start back from square one and dish out more money. So saving is key. And I know people say that, but I can't stress this enough. Listen, saving is vital.